Just leave it on.
Is it, okay, is it on?
Yeah. Thank
Hi.
you. Thank you.
Thank you. My name's Paulo, and I'm here because as a Rhode Islander, I grew up thinking that my voice did not matter because the politics in Rhode Island are so corrupt. The Speaker of the House has too much power. There's an imbalance. I think the fact that here today in the Rules Committee, there is not a single person from the Reform Caucus on this committee. Not only that, in other committees that I experience, I care about a lot of things, social justice things, but climate change is really what I'm here.
Could you stick to the rules?
Yes. This is going to connect to the rules because my experience with the Environment Committee, House Committee, the people that are a part of that committee, these common sense bills that come through that are meant to uphold the standards that have already been established through executive orders, the people on those committees are not voting in favor of these common sense bills. So the way that the committees are organized does not seem to be representative of me as a voter, as the issues that I care about. I would have liked to see here today someone from the Reform Caucus advocating or a vote that could have represented me as a voter. So I think that this needs to change. I've been told stories by pages that work here that during the last weeks of the session that they're getting paid like triple overtime because they're constantly on the job for like 20 hours at a time, not sleeping, papers are flying, no one's sleeping, no one's reading the bills, they're just signing away, trying to get things done. That is not a way, I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that bills are being signed that my representation isn't even given the chance to sleep and have a sound mind when considering what bills are going to be passed that affect my life. And I think also the fact the changes to include sexual harassment in policies in the rules, that's so important. So we're not only talking about democracy, protecting democracy, we're talking about protecting human rights. The fact that the Speaker of the House says that to just have people avoid each other if there is a conflict, if someone is a victim to sexual harassment, that is encouraging the perpetrator. That is not strong enough, and it needs to be. Everyone needs to be protected. Legislators need to be protected. They need to be able to represent their constituents without being removed from committees, without having any repercussions, without their bills not being heard. I would like these changes to take place so that children don't have to grow up thinking that they shouldn't uphold their civic duties because it doesn't matter anyways, because they're not represented, because this alleged representative democracy is really concentrated in the power of the Speaker of the House. It's not right, and this is a democratic institution. It's not a partisan issue, so I hope you consider changing the rules so that voters can be represented by their legislators.